You might think yawning is just a sign of boredom or sleepiness, but your body has a more complex story to tell. Yawning is a deeply rooted reflex found in nearly all vertebrates from fish to humans, and it's not just a simple intake of air. When you yawn, your body momentarily switches into a synchronized dance of muscles, nerves, and signals. The jaw stretches wide, the lungs expand, and the heart rate increases. This seemingly mundane act serves a greater purpose inside you, regulating brain temperature and keeping your mental state sharp. So why does this biological ritual exist, and why does it spread from person to person like a wave? What triggers a yawn in the first place? Inside your brain, a network called the reticular activating system, RAS, plays a pivotal role. The RAS is responsible for maintaining alertness and wakefulness. When it detects a drop in brain temperature or a lull in activity, it sends out signals that prompt a yawn. Interestingly, research from the University of Vienna in 2014 suggests yawning might cool the brain by increasing blood flow and facilitating heat dissipation. This cooling effect can enhance cognitive function, making you more alert. But what about the contagious nature of yawning that seems to defy logic? The contagious aspect of yawning begins with a fascinating phenomenon known as social mirroring. When you see someone yawn, mirror neurons in your brain activate. These neurons are involved in empathy and help you understand and replicate the actions of others. A study from the University of Pisa in 2010 found that people are more likely to yawn after someone close to them does, highlighting a social bond component. This connection suggests yawning isn't just a physical reflex but also a social one. It might even be a relic of ancient group survival tactics, a way to synchronize alertness across a community. While yawning is universal, its contagious nature is unique to humans and a few social animals. Dogs, for example, can catch yawns from humans, a testament to their close relationship with us. This cross-species contagion hints at yawning's deeper evolutionary roots. By synchronizing group behavior, yawning might have once helped early humans communicate readiness and alertness without words. This silent communication could have been crucial, especially in dangerous environments where vocal sounds might attract predators. But why does it seem to happen so effortlessly, and why can't we resist the urge to yawn when we see others do it? Yawning is not just a reaction, it's an interplay of biology and social cues. In 2013, a study conducted at the University of Nottingham shed light on the reflexive nature of yawning. Participants who were instructed to resist yawning struggled, showing how deeply ingrained this action is. The study found that the more people tried to stop yawning, the stronger the urge became. This suggests that yawning might be hardwired into our brains beyond voluntary control. As we unravel the mystery of yawning, it's clear this seemingly simple act is a window into the intricacies of human behavior and biology. Deep within your brain, the hypothalamus plays a crucial role in the yawning process. This small region regulates hormones and temperature, acting as a command center for various bodily functions. When your brain's temperature rises, the hypothalamus detects this change and initiates a yawn. Yawning increases the blood flow in the vessels, facilitating heat exchange and effectively cooling the brain. This cooling is not just a side effect but a vital function to maintain optimal brain performance. The process is a fine-tuned response to ensure your cognitive faculties remain sharp and focused, especially when fatigue starts to set in. The act of yawning is orchestrated by a sequence of nerve signals. When your brain decides it's time to yawn, it sends an electrical impulse down the facial nerve. This triggers a cascade of muscle contractions, starting with your jaw. Simultaneously, the diaphragm and chest muscles engage, drawing in a deep breath. This breath not only fills your lungs with oxygen but also stretches the muscles and tissues in your face and neck. The process takes mere seconds but involves over a dozen muscles working in harmony. Each yawn is a full-body stretch, revitalizing your system from head to toe. On a molecular level, certain neurotransmitters play a critical role in yawning. Dopamine, a chemical messenger associated with mood and reward, is one such neurotransmitter. When dopamine levels rise, so does the frequency of yawning. This is why certain medications that affect neurotransmitter levels can influence how often you yawn. Interestingly, serotonin and oxytocin, both linked to social bonding and mood regulation, also promote yawning. Their involvement reinforces the idea that yawning isn't merely a physical reflex but is deeply intertwined with your social and emotional state. This neurochemical ballet highlights the complexity behind each yawn. Your body's circadian rhythms can influence yawning as well. These internal clocks regulate the sleep-wake cycle, with yawning often occurring during transitions from wakefulness to sleep and vice versa. As your body winds down or gears up, these rhythms trigger yawning to ensure your brain remains in sync with your environment. The timing of these yawns is not random, it's a precise calibration of your body's internal state. This synchronization helps prepare you for the demands of the day or the restorative processes of sleep. It's a reminder of how your body maintains balance, even in the simplest acts. Yawning can also be linked to the intricate workings of the parasympathetic nervous system. Often referred to as the rest and digest system, it counterbalances the fight or flight responses of the sympathetic nervous system. When you yawn, your parasympathetic system is activated, promoting relaxation and reducing stress levels. This physiological shift can help calm your mind and prepare your body for rest. By engaging this system, yawning serves a dual purpose, revitalizing your brain and inducing a state of calm. It's a small but powerful reminder of how interconnected your physiological and psychological states are. Yawning can sometimes be a symptom of underlying health issues. Excessive yawning may indicate problems such as sleep disorders, anxiety, or even heart conditions. When your body experiences significant fatigue or stress, yawning may increase as your brain struggles to maintain optimal temperature and alertness. Instances of excessive yawning are often linked to the vagus nerve, which connects the brain to the heart and digestive tract. In rare cases, it can signal issues with the nerve itself. While usually benign, persistent yawning can be a clue for medical professionals to explore deeper physiological concerns. Under extreme conditions, yawning can provide insight into a person's health. A study from the Journal of Neurology in 2015 found that people with multiple sclerosis yawn more frequently. This is thought to be due to the disease's effect on temperature regulation in the brain. Similarly, yawning can increase prior to the onset of a migraine, indicating changes in brain activity. These examples reveal how yawning can act as a barometer for shifts in neurological and physiological states. It serves as a window into how your body copes with stressors and maintains equilibrium, even at the edges of health. The record for the longest yawn might surprise you. While most yawns last around 6 seconds, the longest recorded yawn stretched to 23 seconds. This prolonged yawn showcases the incredible variability in human physiology. The act of yawning, while seemingly mundane, spans a wide spectrum of duration and frequency among individuals. This variation hints at genetic components that might influence how you yawn. Although yawning is universal, the nuances of its expression are as unique as fingerprints, revealing the hidden complexity of your body's reflexes. Each yawn tells a story of your body's internal landscape. In certain neurological conditions, yawning manifests in unexpected ways. Narcolepsy, a disorder characterized by overwhelming daytime drowsiness, often leads to increased yawning. This is due to frequent transitions between sleep and wakefulness. Additionally, people with epilepsy might experience a surge of yawning prior to seizures. These occurrences highlight the intricate connections between brain activity and yawning. Even in these extreme cases, the fundamental mechanisms remain the same, regulating brain function and synchronizing bodily states. Such conditions underscore yawning's role as both a symptom and a regulator within the body's complex network. Here's a fact that might change how you see yawning: it's not just about you. In 2017, a study published in the Royal Society Open Science found that contagion yawning is linked to empathy levels. People who score higher on empathy tests tend to yawn more when they see others do so. This suggests that yawning is not just a biological reflex but a social bond in action. When you catch a yawn, it's your brain's way of connecting with others, reflecting a shared understanding and mutual experience. Each yawn is a small but profound reminder of our social nature and interconnectedness.